We should boycott Christmas. That's what's gonna hurt them. Fine, we can't all do a general strike, I get it. Let's boycott Christmas. We don't need material things anyway, it's 2025. Do you really wanna buy all this stuff from the companies that laid everyone off this year? I don't think so. What we want is more time anyway, with our families, with our friends. If you work that day, call off, call in sick. Let's boycott Christmas. We can do this. Let's hurt them where it really counts. Come on, we got this.
Here's a PSA. I'm not buying anything for the holidays except for formula because I'm not getting WIC next month. Okay? I'm not buying nothing, and I suggest you don't buy anything either. Holiday season is canceled. Do you hear me? Canceled.
From November 25th, 2025, this year, to December 2nd, they're calling it a mass blackout. Not a march, not a protest, no signs necessary. It's 1 week where we pull our dollars out of the system and see what happens when the economy feels the weight of our absence. Because we've marched, we've begged, most of us voted the right way. And now we're just going to sit back and test the one thing this country truly worships: money. See, this isn't the first time we've tried this, right? Economic boycotts have always been the heartbeat of real change. From Montgomery to Operation Breadbasket. When the buses lost money, segregation fell. When companies realized ignoring Black consumers meant losing profit, they started hiring, promoting, and pandering. History has already shown us that pulling our dollars hits harder than any speech, any march, any protest ever could. The timing isn't random. Black Friday is the biggest spending weekend in America. Billions get poured into corporations that barely reinvest in the communities that made them rich in the first place. So from November 25th to December 2nd, the goal is simple, okay? Buy nothing that doesn't circulate back into us. You hear me? Support small, support local, support Black. Because when we withhold our dollars, we remind this country that we're not just consumers. We are the economy. So yeah, the mass blackout isn't about canceling Christmas or skipping joy. It's about shifting power and realizing that every dollar that we spend is a vote for the world that we live in. They've ignored our voices. They've ignored our pain. Let's see if they ignore our absence. We're not asking anymore. We are shutting this shit down. Okay? No spending. If you do need something, make sure you go to farmers market, support small businesses. There's a ton of places that you can go to make sure you support the right people, not corporations. We are done. We're done.
Black Americans are shaking US economy with massive Christmas boycott, and right now white people, they are really furious. So guys, I want you to continue watching this video till the end, then see how Black Americans, they are boycotting Christmas. Watch this, then I'll be back with more comment. All credits goes to the original creator of the video. I'm your host, Dash Lifestyle.
And while we're on task, go ahead and cancel Christmas. Go on and start that family chat and let them know that you're not exchanging gifts this year. Hopefully everybody in your family is on board. And I know you're thinking about the kids. Well, Facebook Marketplace. If you're going to buy something for somebody, buy something small and local. You know, support a small retailer. But it's going to be Red Friday for these folks this year. Someone called it that in my chat. It says it's not going to be Black Friday this year. It need to be Red Friday. And I agree 100%. Hashtag Red Friday. But it's a good opportunity to teach your kids that freedom ain't free. And it's a conversation that need to be had because, you know, somebody going to have to sacrifice and we're going to have to fight for this shit. So here we are. And those retailers, they're going to know. I know they're sitting on inventory from last winter. And guess what? They're going to have that same inventory next winter. It's like, seriously, let's do this. There were Christmases I had as a kid where my mom didn't have any money. She made us sweet potato pies, and that was fine. You know, they were good. We were just as happy. We were like who's in Whoville. And I think that's how it needs to be. You know, if you want to do something, switch it up a little bit. Do some community service. Spend some time, you know, serving in a soup kitchen as a family. Donate some money to like a homeless shelter. Help somebody else this year and do something that really counts if you're going to do something. But if you buy something, please buy something small and local. Don't give these retailers nothing. We're not spending money. October, November, December, they make a whole lot of money off of us. And here's the time to teach them. We're not spending no money. Red Friday, cancel Christmas.
Yeah, I think Christmas is canceled this year. No Black Friday, no Cyber Monday, none of them bullshit sales prices that they try to pass on for people. Don't nobody else need no more TVs. We don't need no more TVs. TV's getting cheaper, but food getting higher. That's crazy. I just saw a 60-inch in Walmart for like $250. I'm not bullshitting. I'm telling you, the American people have the opportunity over the next 2 quarters to completely cripple these corporations, because this is the holiday season. Ain't nobody buying no turkeys, ain't nobody buying no Hot Wheels and then them Barbie dream houses. And then come tax season next quarter, ain't nobody buying and splurging on nothing else. And of course, election season is coming up. If they suffer for 2 straight quarters, 2 of the most important quarters of either one of their fiscal years, I'm telling you, man, these corporations gonna completely put their money behind the Democrats. They're gonna put their money behind all them folks in blue. And if there's one thing I know about the corporate level, they want their money. All right, their favorite color is green. They don't care nothing about red and blue. They're opportunists. They want that bread. And here's the thing, we can buy all the necessities. As long as we don't buy all that extra shit, they're gonna suffer hard.
We need to cancel Christmas. And Black Americans, we have already talked about this months ago, about how we are protesting with our dollars, and that is our power. And I'm getting the sense that some of you all feel hopeless. Well, Rod, the corporations already control all of our lives. That's what they want you to think. We have been indoctrinated in capitalism to be consumers. But that is where our power lies, y'all, where we choose to spend our money. Let me give you all proof. I don't care about this man one way or the other, but Jimmy Kimmel. It wasn't too long ago that he was yanked off the air for criticizing the felon-in-chief. Do you know what all those white folks did? They didn't go out in the street and holding up signs, "We protest what has happened to Jimmy Kimmel," out in the street. What they did was they said, "We're not spending our money with Disney." They canceled Disney vacations, including cruises, trips to Disneyland, Disney World. They canceled Disney Plus, ESPN, Hulu. Disney lost an estimated $6 billion in 1 week. Did you see how fast they reversed course? Oh no, wait, we love Jimmy Kimmel. It was all a misunderstanding and he is back on the air. That is the most recent proof I can give you that is how we make our voices heard. But I have young kids and it's Christmas. So now is the perfect time to teach your children what is truly important and not to grow up to be mindless consumers. And if you must buy them gifts, give them the gifts of knowledge through books. It doesn't matter what age there are. And there are Black authors that are writing books in almost every genre you can think of. Children's books, picture books, fantasy, science fiction, romance for older kids and young adults. And adults too. And stop giving in to all of the marketing hoopla that you're bombarded with. If we stay the course and hit all of these corporations in these next 2 quarters, the most important fiscal quarters of their year, we will see a reverse course of many, many things.
We have no business going into the 3rd quarter making corporations uber rich. After the year we've had, we could literally cripple this fucking country and bring it to its knees by canceling Thanksgiving and Christmas. Easily. They've been planning and projecting for this income since last year, previous years. They do these reports years out. They've been planning and plotting for you the same way that we sit around and be like, "Oh, I can't wait till I get my taxes in February, March." That's what they be saying. This is their taxes, and they be like, "I can't wait for Christmas." We might slow down in the summertime, but Christmas, everybody's gonna let their fucking ego, their sense of competition, their consumerism overtake them. Everybody gonna be so fucking short-sighted and ready to just spend some motherfucking money. I don't give a... After the fucking year we've had, we have no business taking our money out of corporations like Target just to wait until November and December and give it all back to them. We have no fucking business. We have no fucking business pouring millions and billions of dollars into toy industries that don't give a fuck about our kids. We have no business making cheap foreign clothes producers uber rich. Like, we don't have no fucking business pouring large amounts of money into this economy. We about to, in the next month, kill millions of turkeys and chop down millions of fucking trees in the United States. We don't got no, like, we got the environmental capacity to just be chopping down trees. like we just got it like that. Like, we don't have no fucking business And nobody should have to say. Nobody, you shouldn't wait for somebody to call for a boycott. We've been calling for boycotts all fucking year. When did we start boycotting Target? We've been calling for boycotts all year. It's millions of people across this country that ain't stepped foot in a Target, a Starbucks, a McDonald's, just to name a few, all year. And guess what? Even if you don't participate in politics, oh, I didn't vote, oh, that doesn't apply to me. The way that our country is set up, you vote with your money. You never have to step inside of a booth to vote in this country. Everybody voted. It don't matter if you register. It don't matter where you live. Everybody fucking voted in November of last year. When you empowered corporations to fund PACs to back up these fucking bullshit senators and leaders and our current president to perpetuate the nonsense that we going through right now. We fighting for fucking healthcare. We fighting to not spend our last to go to the doctor, to go to your primary doctor for a checkup. We're not even talking about cancer or other serious diseases. We're fighting for healthcare. All right, man. I really feel like I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs to the ceiling and nobody gives a fuck. I pray that this message reaches thousands, millions of years. We have no business continuing to make corporations rich. Necessities. All we should be buying right now is necessities. I'm wearing the same gym clothes I've been wearing for 2-3 years. My shoes is worn out. I'm not giving Nike no fucking money, bro. For what? They got billions of dollars. What do they need my fucking $56 for? No. Nah. Do what you want, but as for me and my house, I hope nobody expect this shit from me anyway, because it ain't happening.
Christmas is canceled this year. It's canceled. We got to boycott. They'll be all right going a little Christmas without nothing. Not buying nothing at these major brands, nothing at these stores. Not getting none of these phones, nothing of these new electronics. If you're getting something, it all needs to be used. Black bought, small mom and pop brands. Okay? Another day of telling y'all why we need to boycott. I'm not even going to tell you why we need to boycott. Y'all know why we need to boycott. This is what needs happening with the holidays coming. They thinking that they about to do this, cut off the food stamps. They thinking that they about to raise all these prices for shit, the medical prices and shit for everything. And they think that we still going to participate in these holidays and still go to the store and break our backs and spend money that we don't got. Y'all better not do that. Y'all better not even. We'll try again next year, but for this year, it's canceled.
So I've been hearing rumblings about a mass blackout this holiday season that's supposed to run from November 25th to December 2nd. And I'm all here for it 100%. Thanksgiving is canceled. Black Friday is canceled. These corporations shouldn't see 1 cent of our fucking money. But I do have a question though, right? Why are we only limiting this shit to 1 week instead of indefinitely? The whole holiday season should be canceled, in my opinion. These motherfuckers don't deserve our money. Not when these corporations go out of their way to lobby against the interests of the American people also that they can make a dollar. Not when these corporations and these businesses and these 1%ers engage in unethical and predatory business practices to extract even more wealth from the middle and lower class, all the while dodging their own fucking taxes. We shouldn't just be trying to teach them a lesson for a week. We should be teaching them a lesson until they learn that ultimately, fuck what them shareholders are talking about. We are the consumer. You get your money from us. And without us, you're nothing. This shit should be the Target boycott on steroids. Not just for a week, not just for 2 weeks, for as long as it takes until they learn the lesson they need to ultimately learn. We got to be real comfortable with not getting what we want. We got to be real comfortable with being uncomfortable. We got to get comfortable with making compromises and sacrifices if we want anything to change. And most importantly, we got to identify where we're actually appreciated as far as businesses are concerned, whether that be local or small business. Either way, we got to learn where to direct our dollars such that they are not used against us. I'm all for a blackout, but a week ain't enough. A week is not enough.
Is anyone even excited for Christmas anymore? Let's just be honest, we're all already drowning in debt and nobody can afford anything. I know Christmas is all about the giving spirit and being happy and stuff like that, but nobody can even afford their own life, let alone shoes on their feet. So many Americans are in debt already from Christmas, from the past couple years. With this inflation, it's just even worse. I mean, and I can't blame people. I personally don't celebrate Christmas. However, I know a lot of people that do, and they are not excited this year. Every single person that I've asked, hey, are you ready for Christmas? They're like, it just came too fast. I'm too tired. I don't have the money. So I'm like, is it even worth it anymore? Is Christmas canceled this year?
Cyber Monday, Cyber Tuesday, whatever the fuck it is. Fuck them deals, bro. Everything you need, you got right now. We're going to cancel Christmas. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Collectively.
Okay.
What do we have to lose?
Nothing at all.
You literally have nothing to lose. You explain to your children what's going on in this country, man. Fuck that fantasy shit. Fuck that. We too far gone for fantasy, bro. This ain't no happy time in America. You know what my family used to do for Christmas? They used to keep traditions that came out of the South going. They used to give us apples and oranges for Christmas because that's sometimes all people would afford. And at some point, it was more so about a tradition of apple and oranges nourishment. You gifting somebody nourishment, something that's good for their body. Also, something that they was growing themselves. I come from that real South, nigga. I fought some Thomas and Georgia. They got nigga day out there. You don't know nothing about that. I'm proposing a Black Friday blackout and we canceling Christmas. Because if you want, protest them with your time. Because we ain't all got time to protest. We do all got money. And a lot of y'all finna go in debt for Christmas, and then y'all gonna wait on them taxes to come back so you can get back on your feet. Fuck that. We telling our kids what's going on in this country. We telling our kids we are in the midst of being underneath a fascist regime.
Yes.
Tell your kids that we are on the precipice of real fascism. We are watching fascism take place in real time. When a nigga is deploying the National Guard on the streets, when they have ICE agents who can break any federal law, these ICE agents ain't got no body cams on. They're breaking the law. They got no knock warrants. They're getting paid buku money. They're hiding their faces. No, fuck that. We canceling Christmas.
Real talk.
And at the top of the year, everybody should file exempt.
Woo. Everybody files it for 6 months to June.
6
baby.
months till June. I'm dead ass. Y'all got to do something. And these are things that's very actionable. You don't need 100. You don't need it. Buy your kids some shit throughout the year. Stop putting all the emphasis of your parenthood on Christmas. Right. Stop waiting till Christmas to show niggas you love them with gifts. Show niggas you love them throughout the year with time.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video and you have seen how Black Americans, they are planning to boycott Christmas, and also some of them, they have already started boycotting Christmas, and because of that you have been seeing MAGA people and white people that have been becoming furious because they know if Black Americans, they will continue boycotting Christmas, they know that economy, it will go down, and also some of the people, they are going to lose jobs. And also guys, I want to read some of the comment here and see what what other black people that have come out and say on the comment section. So this one is saying that this needs to be permanent. You can imagine if the Black Americans, they will do this permanent, this means that American economy, it will go down, because you can imagine the people who build America with the effort, with their sweat, boycotting to go in a holiday, boycotting Christmas. If they will start with this Christmas and they will do this permanent, this means that majority of white people, they are going to suffer. Not only those people who are in the tourist, who they are doing their business, it is on the tourist area. Majority of white people, they are going to suffer, and also American economy, it will go down. This one saying that I am so proud of my people, Black Americans. This one saying that I'm so proud of my people, Black Americans, and also I'm so proud of how Black Americans, they are taking things right now, simply because these people, first of all, they won the MAGA people not to vote for this administration, but the MAGA people, they didn't listen. So the MAGA people, they have been asking Black Americans for help whenever they are going through a lot of challenges and the struggle. We have been seeing during the No Kings Day, they wanted Black people to come and protest with them, but Black people, they have been refusing. So right now, what Black people, they are doing, it is they are also punishing these folks because black people, they have been going for this for over 500 years, and these people, they have never come out and try to help black Americans. But right now, you can see also black Americans, they are retaliating. They are punishing them with the economy, and also right now the government also, it is going to be punished. If black Americans, they will influence even the white people to boycott Christmas, also the government will be punished. They will not collect more revenue, they will not collect more tax money. So this one is saying that I have boycotted Christmas for 20 plus years, along with every holiday that requires me to spend money. Exactly. So right now, black people, instead of going out and spend their money, they need to save that money, because right now they don't know what it is coming to happen in America. Because I've been telling you that this country, America, it is falling down. Yeah, America, it is falling down, and there's nobody who is coming to save America. If these white folks, they won't come out and repent, if these MAGA people, they won't come out and repent and ask for forgiveness, to pay their black people their reparation, to make sure there is no racism towards the people, the minority group, or the people of the color, America, it will be better again. But if they will continue like this, voting against their own interests, voting for racism, voting for deportation, I'm telling you that America, it won't be the same again. America, it is falling. So this one is saying that for kids, I call it building a small garden and get book from libraries. Turn that TV off. So this one is saying that for kids, I will call it building a small garden. So this was saying that you will build a small garden for the kids, and going to the library to take some books and to turn off the TV, and will be enjoying a holiday instead of going out and spending money. So this one saying that I stopped celebrating the holidays some year ago. I stopped counting after 5 years. Yeah, you can see it is not that black Americans, they are recently boycotting. No, some of them, they started, like there's a guy here who has come out and say he started boycotting 20 years ago. Right now we are seeing this one, he started boycotting 5 years ago. This one is saying that we also are not doing Thanksgiving or Christmas, Black Friday, birthday gifts, anything that is not necessary. Wow. So this one is saying that Mariah Carey had the audacity to say you can't cancel Christmas in that Sephora ad. This one saying that not black, but I am still not doing any unnecessary buying, certainly not a holiday. This one saying that a good point, make the boycott indefinite. Purchase anything you need from a small local business. Exactly. So Americans, those black Americans, they need to purchase things they need in a local, to go and promote their fellow black people in the black store. That it is the only thing that I'm begging the black people to do. Boycott the Christmas, go to the black store, have some shopping, then go back home and see how people they are, how the economy it will be. This one saying that boycott everything that makes them money. Let's see when this, how quick they change their mind. Remember, even if they give us what's ours, still boycott everything. Exactly. So if you know if the black people and white people, they will join to boycotting this Christmas, the government will have no money, to collect. And this is one of the way to punish the government, because the government depends from the taxes of the people. Yeah, the government depends. If you boycott even a single day, not going and have a shop or staying in your house for a single day, government will lose a lot of money. There's no collection they will do. So this one is saying that cancel it all. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, Kwanzaa, knock it out. Food prices have gone up. They treat black Americans like shit. My parents fought in their wars. They marched for equality, civil and woman right. Everyone looks down on black people like we don't matter. We don't matter. Blame us for all that goes wrong, and we absorb everything from the government. However, we are the largest consumer in the country, especially black women. So yeah, shut it down. We don't need Ozempic now to lose weight. This one is saying that we shouldn't be participating in those demonic pagan days anyway. Why work hard for your earning to give it back to devils? You can see these are some of the message that I have to read, so that also those people who they have also their comments also it can be heard, and majority of people they can know also. This one saying that spread the word all around the USA. Exactly. So also you can share this video. For you to make this video to go viral, you can just go down, you can just click on the thumbs up. On the thumbs up, you can click that thumbs up, and YouTube will recommend this video to a lot of people, and they will see what Black Americans they are doing in America. So this is saying that be still, and now that I am God, I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. Psalms 46:10. This one is saying that I am Colombian resident of the USA. I'm boycotting everything that makes cooperation rich, only supporting small businesses since 2024, and you can't tell me otherwise. Exactly. So the corporation also they are going the corporation they are in big trouble. So kindly guys, you can also share your thought in the comment section. I'll be reading it on my next video. So kindly guys, thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't. See you on my next one. Bye bye.